for the one who prepared us for this very purpose is God, who gave us the Spirit as a guarantee. 2 Corinthians 5:5. Amidst the hustle and bustle of everyday life, we often find ourselves lost, disconnected from our purpose and deepest essence. At times, we face unexpected challenges, events that shake the very foundations of our existence, leaving us questioning the true meaning of it all. How can we find our purpose amidst the chaos and confusion? How can we recognize the divine calling in a world full of distractions and noise? These questions, arising from uncertainty and the search for meaning, resonate deep within us, reminding us that there is something more, something we yearn to discover but often eludes us amidst the rush and worries of daily life. In this journey towards enlightenment, we are faced with an exciting and transformative challenge, the awakening of our inner power. It is in this awakening that we find the answers to our deepest questions and discover the true essence of our being. Join us on this journey of self-discovery and transformation, where we will explore the teachings of Jesus and embark on the path towards our purpose in life. Our lives unfold in a constant flow of routines, where we immerse ourselves in the whirlwind of daily responsibilities without pausing to reflect on our true happiness. We settle for the familiar, the safe, without questioning whether what we are experiencing truly fulfills us and makes us feel whole. We become accustomed to following the same path, without asking ourselves if it is the one we truly want to tread. The work we do, the relationships we maintain, and the lifestyle we lead all become part of an inertia that keeps us trapped in a reality that does not necessarily satisfy us. We cling to the known for fear of the unknown, afraid to face change and step out of our comfort zone. However, there are moments when signs that something is amiss begin to manifest inevitably. Illnesses, chronic stress, constant exhaustion, are just some of the ways our bodies and minds alert us that something is out of balance. These are wake-up calls we cannot ignore, signs that we need to stop and reassess the direction we are taking in life. We often tend to view these challenges and difficulties as isolated events in our lives, as if they were problems that only affect us individually, and we wonder why it happens to me. But the truth is that these events do not occur by chance or by the whims of fate. They are manifestations of a deeper imbalance that we have allowed to take root in our lives. To illustrate this better, let's imagine a water-filled balloon. This balloon can withstand the pressure of the water for a while, but as the days go by, the pressure begins to build up. At first, we barely notice the tension, but as time passes, the balloon stretches more and more, until it reaches a point where it can no longer contain the pressure and bursts. This burst is not a random event, it is the result of having ignored the warning signs that indicated that the balloon was reaching its limit. Similarly, the difficulties and challenges we face in life are like those warning signs, sent by God that we need to change something. It is easy to overlook these signs, to ignore the small discomforts and carry on as if nothing is happening. But sooner or later, those discomforts accumulate and manifest in the form of stress, illnesses, or personal crises. It is in those moments that we are forced to confront the reality that something in our lives needs to change, that we have reached the end of a cycle and it is time to start a new one. God sends us tests and challenges that, although they may present themselves as unexpected events and shake the very foundations of our existence, are actually disguised opportunities for change and growth. It may be the end of a relationship, facing an illness, or something that alters the course of our lives. These moments of adversity are crucial for our spiritual development, as they compel us to question our beliefs and immerse ourselves in deep internal reflection. It is crucial to understand that this entire process, although it may be painful and challenging at the moment, is necessary for our spiritual growth. Often, we find ourselves in the midst of adverse situations that make us question our beliefs and immerse ourselves in a state of internal struggle. However, it is precisely in those moments of confrontation with adversity that God sends us the opportunity for change that we so desperately need. By understanding and realizing that these challenges are really for us to make a change, we are allowing a spiritual renewal, an elevation of consciousness, and a closer connection with God to enter our innermost being. Some people may take longer to understand this and, as a result, experience a greater number of challenges. On the other hand, there are those who are more receptive to this awakening and manage to understand it more quickly, allowing them to progress more easily on their spiritual path. To better understand, imagine that we repeatedly stumble over the same stone on our path. This happens because we are not attentive to the lessons that life is teaching us. God sends us these experiences over and over again so that we finally become aware that it is time to leave behind what no longer serves us and embark on a process of spiritual renewal. Each adversity we face is an opportunity disguised as change. It is the moment when we can leave behind old beliefs and behaviors that limit us and make way for a new version of ourselves, more aligned with our purpose and our spiritual essence. Many of us overlook these signs and live in ignorance, not even realizing the presence of our own inner being, our soul. Thus, we go through life's journey, only seeing the mundane, immersing ourselves in superficiality, lacking empathy and compassion both towards ourselves and towards others. However, for those of us who possess the ability to overcome adversities, to learn from them, to have compassion for others, and ultimately to allow the divine presence to enter our being, God recognizes this spiritual and conscious growth, recognizing that we are ascending spiritually to new levels. And it is here when we allow the path towards our purpose to begin showing itself. It is in those moments of greatest vulnerability and challenge that we allow God to penetrate the depths of our being, molding us and guiding us towards our divine purpose in earthly life. When we find ourselves in the process of awakening our internal potential, we are taking the first steps towards fulfilling our life's purpose. This spiritual awakening is closely linked to our connection with our own inner divinity, which guides us towards the discovery of our purpose. As we delve deeper into our being and connect with the universe, our consciousness expands, and our vision becomes clearer. We realize that we have been living a limited and superficial life, disconnected from our true essence and purpose. It is in this awakening that we begin to live the life that Jesus promised during his time on earth, a life full of peace, abundance, and blessings. But if from there you seek the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul, you will find him. Deuteronomy 4 verse 29. Upon spiritual awakening, you immerse yourself in a state of wholeness and connection with the universe around you. It's as if suddenly you find yourself filled with life and in harmony with all things around you. Every moment becomes an enriching experience, where you perceive the world with a new intensity and clarity. Colors become more vibrant, sounds sharper, and sensations deeper. You experience overwhelming joy, genuine emotion, and a profusion of positive feelings that you may have forgotten. It's like opening a chest full of pure emotions and being intoxicated with its essence. Just as Jesus urged us to love with all our being, this awakening immerses us in the bliss of feeling connected to the divine essence that resides within us. The heart becomes the epicenter of sacred emotions such as compassion, unity, and universal love. It is in this state where you experience unparalleled wonders. You feel the guidance of a divine hand shaping your life's path invisibly. The synchronicity of all things manifests as a constant in your reality, reminding you that you are aligned with the purpose of your soul. One of the greatest blessings of this stage is the unfolding of spiritual gifts that were once hidden. You can discover innate talents to deeply understand people or healing abilities of energies. These gifts come from the same God that nurtures your being, thus revealing your true potential and purpose in this life.